Welcome to my fall morning routine. Now, I don't really have a set morning routine every day. This is just kind of what an average fall morning would look like for me as of recently. So, first thing I do is I wake up, I hydrate, and I make my bed so I don't get back in it, okay? That's the goal, is to not get back in bed. And I also spray some of this linen sheet spray from French Sheet. It's the lavender cloud scent. It smells so good. When I get back home, my bedding just smells and feels so fresh and clean. Then I go and let all the sunlight in. I feel like first thing in the morning, having some fresh sunlight and some fresh air through the home just really kind of wakes me up and makes me happy. I also put on a fall ambiance in the background on my TV. This totally sets the fall vibes and the fall spirit. Of course, you have to light or put a candle on in the candle warmer. This is Lee's by Bath & Body Works, the best fall scent. And now my favorite time of the morning, my coffee. And recently during the fall season, I've been kind of playing around with different recipes. I feel like I've said this a lot, but for the most part, I've been loving any kind of maple-based latte, like a maple vanilla latte or a maple pumpkin or maple brown sugar shaken espresso. Anything with maple in it is just so good. But recently I've been using this bourbon vanilla bean syrup from Trader Joe's, and it is delicious. If you haven't tried it already, you definitely should. So I just go ahead and brew a shot over that with some cinnamon powder. And then this time I did a shaken espresso, so I put ice in it and gave it a good shake. And I had this delicious salted maple cold foam from Trader Joe's. So I was like, today is one of those days we're gonna go all out for our fall coffee. And then I set my coffee down, and this is my little cozy corner. And I feel like every morning it's important to have a little pocket of peace in your day just to really set the day and set the mood for your day. So I like to spend some time with God, do a little bit of Bible reading and Bible study. Now it's time to make some breakfast. And today I wanted to make something for the first time with you guys. So we're gonna make egg bites. To do this, you need some eggs, you need cottage cheese, any kind of toppings you wanna put in there. I use spinach, mozzarella cheese, and ham. So to a large bowl, we are going to put 8 eggs. Now, the recipe that I saw on TikTok called for 8 eggs, but turns out it wasn't enough. So I probably would put more like 10 to 12 eggs, but I just mixed that with 1 cup of cottage cheese in the mixing bowl, and it kind of looks gross. Honestly, trust the process, because I am not a fan of cottage cheese either, but I know it's gonna make the egg bite texture good. So put some seasonings, and then also I am dicing some ham and some spinach just so it's a little bit in like smaller chunks. Then I spray my muffin tin and I add the egg mixture. And I also add the toppings, so the ham, the spinach, the cheese. Honestly, I kind of realized I don't put enough cheese as a cheese lover. Pop them in the oven for 25 minutes on 375 and they are done. It's that easy and they taste absolutely amazing. Again, this was my first time making them because I was always a person to buy them either out or the store-bought ones, and they just did not hit the same as these homemade ones. So highly recommend, especially if you are busy in the mornings. And then it was time to pick my outfit for the day. We went with some jeans from Abercrombie, a shirt from Hollister, some socks, a little bit of chai perfume, and Uggs. Finally, it was a cooler day, so it was time to bring the Uggs out. I am about to do my makeup routine, and this is literally my favorite part of the mornings besides coffee. I love this headband so much. It just gives the ultimate October spooky vibes. I always say the little ghost reminds me of those peep candies. Because I live in California, I don't really get the true fall experience weather-wise. That being said, it's finally starting to get cooler weather, so I'm able to finally wear my Uggs. I'm finally able to wear some more long sleeves and layering. All of September I had to wear t-shirts, and I was like, I'm missing out on the cute fall outfits. I'm missing out on the fall foliage. So if you live in a state where you have the full fall experience weather-wise and like foliage-wise, I think that is amazing because I want to visit somewhere that has the full experience. I've been wanting to visit is Oregon. So beautiful there during the fall time, and looks like something honestly straight out of a movie. Yeah, also Halloween is coming up, so let me know what your guys' plans are for Halloween if you celebrate. I never really end up doing anything on Halloween. I feel like I just kind of stay inside, especially just because it's my husband and I, so we're kind of just like, we're too old for trick-or-treating. I think it is really fun though to walk around neighborhoods where the houses go all out for Halloween. Like, that is super fun. Kind of like the same thing in Christmas time where there's just those neighborhoods that have amazing decor. I feel like if you were to do that and maybe have like an apple cider or something, that would be fun. Fall is the perfect time to use a berry blush. This one is from Say. It's in the shade Grazie. I also like this one because it has these gold specks in it, so it's kind of like a baked blush. It gives a very subtle shimmer. Setting spray. Okay, to complete the makeup look, I've been loving a cranberry lip for the fall time. I feel like it kind of gives that toasty, autumn, warm makeup look. I'm actually going to use two products. I'm going to first go in with this Cange Juicy Lip Gloss. This one is in the shade Cranberry Sangria, more of like a berry wine tone. I'm just gonna kind of dab it on my lips. Just like that, and then I'm going to top it off with the Dior lip oil. This one is in the shade Mahogany. I love this so much. I'm almost out of it, and it's just the perfect berry wine color, and that is what they look like together. And now I am ready to start my day, be productive, and start work. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my fall morning routine. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you made it to the end, comment the sun emoji. And also, if you want a fall night routine from me, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye!